For a few days now, we've been traveling through key battleground states, including Ohio, where you find us now. It's all part of our series at America's Crossroads. Every 4 years, the presidential hopefuls compete for the hearts and minds of Ohioans. But they all know that they are also competing with a second great love, and that's football. 5 miles south of here in the suburb of Kettering, we found the crossroads of America's passion and America's future. From the moment we arrived at a youth flag football game here, it was pretty clear. People have been watching the news.
Tony Dokoupil.
Yeah, hey, how you doing? But how do they feel about talking politics?
We see a lot of signs for Trump. We see a lot of signs for Biden. And
if I was to have one, it would say presidents are temporary, Wu-Tang is forever.
One parent lingered, though, and as it turned out, Brandon Sock had a lot on his mind.
which of the two presidential candidates this year would you say will build a better America for these kids?
It's complicated because if you just take what you hear on a broad level, like I'm white, my son is African American. So which candidate best represents our family? That's a difficult question.
What is your decision going to come down to in these next few weeks?
For me, I have to balance how heavily I hold and cherish life. That's a buzzword, but my son's life matters. We've all talked about that. Everyone's heard that. But the life, whether it be before birth, after birth, I don't think it's a clear issue.
Are you an undecided voter then?
You could call it that.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that undecided voters really existed at this late stage in the election.
Yeah.
The shock of meeting an actual undecided voter was soon followed by a sting.
Looks like there's a piece.
That's me saying hello to a local Ohio honey worker.
Starting to swell up a little bit.
After some minor first aid, we made our way over to watch the Browns face off against the Cowboys.
Nice catch, Caden!
Tabitha Honecker West is almost as passionate in her support of President Trump as she is for her son Caden. And politically, that's a change from 2016.
I was taking more of a Democratic stance because I was in poverty.
Wow.
And let's go Browns! Oh, interception.
Yeah, that's trouble. There we go.
And I listened to my father and I voted for Trump, and I was proud that I did. And I think he's done us good. You know, he said some stupid things, but that's Trump.
Which helps explain why some people here told us they aren't thrilled with either of their options.
To me, it's not going to matter one way or the other.
You sound exhausted by politics.
I am. I'm very exhausted.
Too, yeah.
So I think that it's just a person that's representing the country. I don't think that anything's going to change.
But on that point, folks on the other side of the field differed.
The pandemic is taken over our lives, and it didn't have to be this way.
You don't like the division?
Yeah, I don't like the division, and I don't like what it's done to people. I mean, people are cutting other people out of their lives because of politics.
So it sounds like what you're both saying is to put the country on a better path, you like Joe Biden.
Yes.
You're
yes.
hesitant to do
Well, you know, I know this is going to be on TV, and I don't necessarily want people to, because I'm friends with people on both sides, and I don't ever want that to be an issue with people. I wish it was a better situation, but you know, I think that we definitely need change. That's all I can say, really.
So that last voter, guys, I mean, she really illustrates something that's going on here in the country, and that is our division is really as passionate and extreme as parents on different sides of the field in a youth sports matchup.
Yeah.
And I'll give you an example based on the polling. I mean, right now, at this particular moment, the Republican approval rating for Donald Trump and the Democratic approval rating for Donald Trump, the gap between the two is wider than it has ever been in the history of modern polling. That is how divided we are at this particular moment in America.
Yeah, I get her reluctance to say anything, Tony, because you're attacked no matter what you do. But I do like Caden's mom. We know where she stands about her presidential vote and her son. You go, Caden. I like her.
All right, Tony, thank you very much.